Eternal Champions is gonna eat your old fighting games for lunch. No wonder it has 9 huge warriors, 3 training modes, and over 315 martial arts moves. Bon appetit. Eternal Champions, only on Sega Genesis.
Behold the works of Gabriel von Sanchez. His art was ambitious in its scope. His masterpiece was, of course, Dance of the Anarchists. Brilliant. Sanchez then began to play Ultima Exodus, the role-playing video game from FCI. It was a strange turn. Sanchez loved the game, and he spent less and less time in the studio. He was never the same. Consider Man with Dog.
Ultima Exodus for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Once you start playing, nothing else matters.
Okay, kid, get out there and remember, you're a tiger, kid! A tiger! That's the champ. Now he's running. How you feeling, kid? Good, good. That's using your head. Strategy. You're a genius, kid, a real professor. You're a bum! You're an animal, kid. A bum! Don't worry, kid. It'll heal.
No Super Punch-Out, only for Super NES. Get smart, or get knocked stupid.
Only 12 guys to go. You're the king, I tell you. The king!
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers, too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, get Zelda.
Awesome.
Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separately.
Greetings, it is I, Red Falcon, the vile alien warlord from Konami's Super Thief for Nintendo. He never made it past my intergalactic goon squad and diabolic arsenal of destruction. This one never had a chance against my vicious genetic space freaks. And they were no match for my invincible 8th-level invasion. See how far you can get in Super C. You never know where you might end up.
It's Groundhog Day. Look for the shadow. Did you see the shadow? Look out!
Super Mario is back. He's blasting through worlds where no one has ever been. He's taking on enemies no one else dares. Mario plucks up power wherever he goes to make him big and bad. You've never seen creatures like these. You've never had an adventure like this before. It's everything you've dreamed of and worlds more. It's Super Mario 2, only from Nintendo. Nintendo games and sets each sold separately. Now you're playing with power.
Prepare thyself well, Dragon Warrior. Thy most challenging quest ever awaits. Go with speed, but go with patience. Seek out an arsenal, a dragon scale, a torch, and magic herbs. Use wisdom and cunning to choose thy commands, for the Dragon Lord is a fierce rival. Horrible and treacherous minions all guard the evil one's island cusp. Art thou ready, young one?
Yes, King Lord.
And so begins a new epic, Dragon Warrior.
Nintendo, now you're playing with power.
Do unto others as others do unto you. New Vectorman 2, only on Sega Genesis.
It's the flight of your life, Captain Skyhawk for your Nintendo. The only air combat game with a spy satellite view of the action. More weapons, more missions over more terrain than any other flying ace. Captain Skyhawk for your Nintendo.
Big, stylish, and now one of the best values in America. Yes, for a limited time, buy the Super NES Super Set and get 5 complete Mario games standard. Mario! You'll find the Super Set is like no other system. In performance, handling, and Mode 7 control, you'll get Super Mario World, and for $3.50 in postage, Super Mario All-Stars free with 4 Mario games in one. Mario! So stop by your Nintendo dealer today.
When it comes to value, don't forget Super Nintendo Super Set.
peaceful in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Till Smithy the sword shattered the Star Road. Wow!
So with his old enemy Bowser and a marshmallow who throws lightning.
Are you bought evil wedding cakes and the killer Venus flytrap and covered
Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. I am your host, Gaining Ground, and welcome to the Retro Revival. Though today, as part of yesterday, is somewhat of a controversial day. And that is because we are posing the question, is World of Warcraft Classic retro? It's a game that I have a lot of nostalgia for, and I've been asking this question in other people's streams. You know, if they view it as a retro game. And I've had many different answers. Some of which I can see the validity in, and others don't seem to really hold water. When you apply, you know, that kind of rule set across the board. For example, World of Warcraft was initially released in 2004, meaning that it is now, 17 years old? And then the Burning Crusade, its first expansion, was released 14 years ago. Now, I've seen people in the retro community playing games that were released this year that are just pixel graphics. That, I mean, honestly, you would not be able to do some of these things on original hardware because, or the hardware that it's meant to somewhat mimic, because the horsepower is just not there. There's too much going on. There's too many mechanics. There's not enough buttons, etc. So, it's kind of like an interesting standpoint. Or not an interesting standpoint, but an interesting question. Because it really does depend on your standpoint. It depends on your perspective. And I think one of the contributing factors and variables that has to do with this is the fact that nostalgia plays a huge role in defining retro for the individual. There are some things out there that can more definitely be considered black and white. You know, this is definitely this and definitely not that. But not everything in life can be black and white. There are some things that most definitely are, you know, it's a spectrum. You've got gray areas. So that's the question of the day, really. And it's one that isn't super easy to answer because of the subjectivity of it. We're also not going to be going super long today. We are in the process of trying to install a hot tub, of all things. And I'm not trying to meme. We've got a hot tub that we bought a few years ago that we're now preparing a place for. And I need to give a hand with that. So I can't be hanging out with you all, all you lovely people all day. Unfortunately, though, I do greatly enjoy our time together. Just the same. So, we beat Chrono Trigger yesterday, and I was going to do some beat 'em ups and stuff today. I also am going to be doing, a playthrough of Pokemon Yellow on the Super Game Boy on the SNES. But because we just finished Chrono Trigger, I don't necessarily want to jump straight into another basically turn-based RPG. Kind of need a break from that genre for a bit. And also because once we complete the playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, we're going to take our Pokemon and play them on the N64 with Pokemon Stadium, which, can you see it? Not really. It's right. Yeah, there we go. I can do this, I promise. There we go. It's right above my finger. Got that CIB. The only complete in box thing we have for the N64. But like I said, I want to give some time before we jump into that. And maybe a switch of genres. And with the Burning Crusade being released, it's like one of those things where maybe we give that a shot. You know, it's one of those tough decisions. I'm open to suggestions. If somebody is like, hey, I was hoping this, then definitely please speak up. You know, again, there is a link below to my collection. And if you see something there that you'd either like to see played or would like to talk about, please bring it up. It would be greatly appreciated. But it is Wednesday. It's hump day, everybody. Halfway through your week. I hope it's going well. I am recuperating from a sugar bender over the past week. And yeah, that's been rough, to be perfectly honest. Once your body gets used to not having sugar for of any kind, I mean, natural or processed, no fruits, no veggies, no fiber, nothing like that, and you just start binging on sugar, can be a little rough on the system. Just a tad. But I figure we'll start off today. We'll pose the question in retro, because it is a retro-based question. And then we might spend some time streaming in World of Warcraft. Just to see. I mean, because nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? If you keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, that's the definition of insanity. And I do my best not to be insane. Though I don't always succeed, you know. Sometimes I'm just crazy. It happens. To the best of us and the worst of us. So. Yes, Wednesday, halfway through the week. Hope it's going well for you. Mine's going fairly well, and I'm looking forward to this construction project. It's going to be nice having a jacuzzi hot tub, especially after jiu-jitsu. I was planning on returning this week, but due to some of the projects and stuff we have going around, and with the, Memorial Day, we were not able to return to class on Monday. So I think we're going to be returning to class this coming Monday. It also gives my neck and shoulder a little bit more time to heal up before I subject myself to getting my ass kicked on a regular basis. Consistently, repetitively. Yes. So we will be doing that next week. Hopefully we'll have the jacuzzi install completed. This thing has not been turned on in a very long time, and it's been stored on its side, so it'll be interesting to see what's been damaged, what still functions, what doesn't function. A lot of this stuff seems to be very serviceable, so if there is a part that has gone bad, we should be able to order some sort of replacement. But something like that would be absolutely beneficial after a hard day of training, or even a hard day of hanging out with you lovely people. It'd be nice to sit and soak, spend some time with Muse, relaxing, maxing, not necessarily shooting b-ball outside of school. And hopefully we can avoid a couple of guys that are up to no good, that might be trying to cause problems in our neighborhood. We don't want to get in any kind of fight that would make our mom scared, and try to move us to our aunt and uncle who live in Bel Air. But I think that goes without saying, even though I spent all that time saying it. Maybe somebody just had to. Maybe the coffee hasn't kicked in. Maybe it's Maybelline. But guys, I don't want to scare you guys off thinking that I'm going to abandon this massive backlog that we've got going for World of Warcraft. I enjoy the game. We're going to spend some time playing it, embracing that nostalgia. It brings back a lot of memories. And you know, I honestly really have fun playing it, with the exception of, you know, this is really my first time leveling through on a PvP server, which is a completely different experience than a PvE server. Getting ganked by some ally running by that's at full health while you are at like half or less health or half or less mana, and you know, you're in the middle of a fight and they're just like, heck, motherfucker, now you gotta run all the way back. I need to find a group of people to level with, and I'm also not gonna play on the streaming server, that Fairlena server. No, there's enough fucking like bullshit that goes on with, you know, every time Asmon Gold gets online, that it's like, you know, there becomes a queue to play online. So but yeah, we're working our way towards 70. I figure one of the things I'm going to do today is try to not necessarily just quest, but I think we're going to try to make a run for Shatrath City, see if we can't survive. It'll be interesting, because then we can port back and forth. It'll be much quicker. Though, you know what? I'm not sure if we'd be able to pick up the flight point that we need in Terokar Forest, because I don't think that it goes straight through. We might want to pick up a level. Maybe. I haven't had a chance really to play a whole lot. I've just done a little bit of questing. Oh, geez, I'm deflating. Slowly but surely, I'm deflating. Full of hot air anyways. It's got to go somewhere. Yes, I pose the question to you. What is your opinion? Is a game that is basically 17 years old retro? You know, because one of the arguments that I hear that it's not retro is that it is currently being supported. Well, if you look at it that way, then what about the re-releases, right? For example, the stuff that gets re-released on the Switch, right? Mario 3 or whatever is in the classic shop. Are those retro games? I mean, they're being supported. It's by the original developer, Nintendo. Nintendo developed Super Mario Brothers 3. I'm not even sure if Super Mario Brothers 3 is on the Switch. Like, whatever. I don't have a Switch. Like, I need a fucking Switch. But I mean, that's technically being supported. And I know that there are certain games that definitely have been released on the Switch that are retro. What's up, Plunger? Good morning. How are you liking Secret of Mana? By the way. How far have you guys gotten in? There's no way you've beaten it yet. There's no way. Well, that's good. It is important that you love what you do. Because if you don't, then you're probably not going to be doing it for very long. I pose the question to you, Plunger. Is World of Warcraft Classic a retro game? You're going to play a few hours each Sunday? Oh, so you're not trying to power through it. You consider that a classic, you consider that a retro game. Now, okay, how do you find retro? Yes, it actually is. In fact, The initial base release of World of Warcraft was released in 2004, and then the Burning Crusade, which was the first expansion, came out in 2007. And I've been asking this around, and I've had a multitude of different answers from people, ranging from, well, it's currently supported, and so it's not WoW, or it's not retro. Anything that's 10 plus years old is retro in your view? Yeah, see, for me, it's at the 10 plus I view as like the gray area, right? And the end of that gray area kind of stops at the 15-year mark. If something is 15 years or older, I can see the justification of it basically being retro. I mean, it's over a decade. PC retro gaming is touchy, to be honest. It is. Another thing that I like to consider as far as is something retro or not is what aspect ratio was it initially developed for? Is it 4:3? If it's 4:3, then it was most likely initially developed for CRT's type monitors. And so, I mean, like I said, World of Warcraft came out in 2004. Its expansion, Burning Crusade, came out in 2007. So that's 14 years old of what is the most active part. Well, yeah, you can change the resolution. You absolutely can, of PC games. And I mean, honestly, you can do that with consoles too. But for me, there's a multitude of variables, and nostalgia has something to do with it also. Like something that I have more nostalgia for, I am more likely to consider retro, right? Because I have a memory of it. It's just, I think it's in that gray area. And honestly, from one streamer to another streamer, Plunger, like it's always a little sketchy to be someone with a backlog like this, a collection like this, right? That like some of the newer stuff. And so to kind of dabble out in those newer categories can be a little like, I don't know. I'm trying to do good at this thing. It is. But I mean, hence the go live notification. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If you do the same thing over and over and over, yes, you're consistent, but if you're expecting different or better results, then, I mean, literally that's the definition of insanity. And so, I mean, I'm always looking to gain ground, right? You try to stick purely to retro. Yeah, absolutely. It is my channel, my rules. I've just noticed, like, literally, I started yesterday's stream. Now, I'm not going to bitch about it. I'm just making an observation. I started yesterday's stream at 456 followers. We beat Chrono Trigger. And then it's like, okay, we chatted for a bit, and then I was one of my regular viewers, and I'm pretty sure he's been in your channel too. Neon Leon, you know, I was talking about the Burning Crusade coming out and stuff like that, and he's like, I've never seen it. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? It's retro, so I'll go ahead and load it up so you can see it, because whatever. And I've lost 4 followers. 4 followers. We're at 452 right now, I think. Yeah, 452. And I mean, that's okay. That's okay. I get it. Like, one of the things that we're doing is that giveaway for that N64. And it's just interesting And it makes me a little hesitant. It doesn't make me like the game any less, but it's like, whoa, you know, part of me wants to believe that people are here for me and not necessarily the games. That's what I want to believe. That may not be the case though. A lot of people may just watch because of some particular game that I'm playing. And if I play something that they're not into, they're going to go elsewhere. And they should. I mean, honestly, if they don't want to be here, I would hope that they would go and hang out someplace else. I don't necessarily feel as though anybody should feel obligated to show up. Right. I agree. There are some people that will show up no matter what. But it does, you know, it does make you hesitate a little bit. It does make you hesitate a little bit. And also, you know, it's like, okay, I consider this a retro game. Do I stream it in retro? Do I stream it in the category that technically I could stream it in? I mean, because you can stream Super Mario Bros. 3 in retro. You could also stream Super Mario Bros. 3 in Super Mario Bros. 3. I've had that a lot too, Plunger, where people, it's like, I love this game, and then you play something else and you never see him again. You never see him again. But, I mean, I think, like, okay, check this out. I don't know if you missed this part, but Muse and I they need a retro PC category. Now retro, well, I don't know, man, because like the first Duke Nukem and stuff like that was on a retro system, or retro PC system, basically. But Muse and I have had a hot tub, a jacuzzi, for a while that we've just needed to install. And my in-laws, her dad and her mom, and actually her granddad are visiting right now. Her mom and her dad are going to be here for a couple of months, which is awesome. I love having them around. And they're really good people, and they've shown me more support in life than my own blood relatives have. And I love them dearly and would do anything for them. And one of the projects that we're working on right now is we're going to be installing this hot tub, because I can't do it by myself, and I don't know enough about some of this stuff to really do it. And Muse and I can't really, like, we need more hands on this in order to get it done. And so we're going to be installing a hot tub. So like today and tomorrow, probably going to be not running the full 4+ hours. So we're just going to spend some time, you know, hanging out in the mornings, making sure everybody knows I'm still alive and still okay. And yeah, then I gotta give a hand. Like, her dad's in his 50s and her granddad is approaching 80, and so I'm not going to be letting those two tackle this project without me going out there to give him a hand. Oh, you think it was hot? Well, you know what? It might be a thing that we can do, because I will have a hot tub. I will have a hot tub, so hot tub streams, and it's a private hot tub. It's not like I live in an apartment complex or a condo complex where there's a public hot tub that is shared with the community. No, this is a private thing. So hot tub streams are a possibility in the future. Not gonna rule that out, but I'm not promising or guaranteeing anything either. The only thing I am guaranteeing is that I will be giving away that N64 once we hit 500 followers. Though, we'll see if it happens. We'll see if it happens. It's okay if it doesn't. I mean, if it doesn't, okay, well, then maybe I'll just end up selling that one. We'll see. Fixing consoles. I don't think fixing consoles while in a hot tub would be conducive to actually repairing the console. Moisture's a thing. Moisture absolutely is a thing. You know what? I'm gonna do this, Plunger. I'm going to take you along with me. Are you ready to go? Are we going to be brave? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm going to take you along to World of Warcraft. We're going to do this. You think you're ready? Well, I hope you are. This is one of the best games I've ever played. It honestly is. It's one of the few games that I have actually... Like, it's why I use a mouse with the side buttons. Like that. I mean, this one has, like, multiple sides. We've got, like, 6. And then, you know, the standard 2 for, like, first-person shooters and whatnot. But, like, normally 12 is too many. You only ever played Guild Wars back in the day with a friend? Then you're probably not going to be too far removed. But what I am going to do is do the brave thing. We're gonna change categories. There is no Twitch game then? I thought. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We're in it. Why is it? Let's see. Let's just do it. Let's just do a check. Real quick, make sure that... Okay, yeah. There's World of Warcraft Peggle Edition. I actually have that as an add-on. See, yeah, that looks like... One second. My eyesight's not so good anymore. Okay, well, whatever. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so we're gonna jump in. I think it's just me and you. No, Bill's hanging out. He's lurking. I appreciate you, Bill. Thank you. But like I said, guys, don't be afraid. We're not walking away from the backlog. The backlog is still the backlog. The backlog is definitely still the backlog. You know what I should do? I should make sure everything's up to date real quick. But how's your week going, Plunger? Gonna be having dinner and lurking. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Mega lurks. Work makes... Yeah, no. I'm not calling you out so that you say something. I appreciate it. I was just... I looked at who was in chat. I saw you were there, so I just wanted to thank you for popping off that lurk for me. I really do appreciate it. Totally not like trying to call you out. Like I love my lurkers. You guys are awesome. Okay, we're up to date. But I want to make sure that we are out of that freaking program. It's weird. Some of these programs are a little on the I don't know, they sketch me out just a little bit. So some of them I'm quite reluctant to use. All right. There it is. Here we go. Let's be brave. Let's be brave. Be brave. Trying to be brave. Oh, there we are. I'm like, hey, where did it go? There we are. Well, I worked on some settings, so this should be running a little smoother and a better frame rate than it was yesterday. I mean, on my end, I'm still, 144 frames a second, but the capture, because I was doing it off of desktop capture, was a little on the choppy side. So because of the new settings, it should be running smoother. And right now, we are almost 40% of the way through the level. And what we need to do next is kill a bunch of these unyielding footmen. And knights and sorcerers, I believe. Hopefully, we don't get ganked in the process. That's something we're going to try to avoid. But we're not on Fairlena. I don't feel like dealing with the amount of... Actually, we don't need to do that. We're right here. The amount of drama that comes with playing on a quote-unquote dirty streamer server. So we need... How many more? We need 7 more. And after this guy... 6 more unyielding footmen! At least, like, we're not trying to get drops. Some of the drop rates are just a boo-boo. They're not very good. I think, yeah, we can come around the backside. Let's just hope that we're not gonna... Oh. Yep, see, we've got Alliance right over there. That's an area we're gonna try to avoid. Now, let's see if this guy wants to be nice or if he's just gonna fucking kill me. Which, he very well might. I mean, he's... Oh. Oh, great. He logged. Probably gonna log into an alt that's the same level and is gonna kill me. I would not be surprised. I probably have it coming. I've probably killed an alt of his. But I'm thinking about what retro game I want to play next. And I'm not really ashamed to say it, but I've been thinking about like an LJN title of all things. There's, wow, instant respawn. So I made the mistake yesterday of respecking into... Oh god, is there a freaking... No, alright. Respecking into an old spec that sounds redundant, that I used to use when I actively was like super into raiding in the Burning Crusade. And oh my god, really? There's so many dying right now that this, like, the spawn rate correlates with how fast they're dying. Right? So if they're, see, instant respawn. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sacrifice him. Okay, what do we need? How many more footmen? We need 5 more knights and 6 more footmen. The footmen are going to be easier to get. The knights are a little bit more, I think, risky would be a good word to use. Alright, so now what is up, Cyberstalker? How are you doing? We're departing from the normal retro backlog for a little bit of WoW Classic. The game's 14 years old. I did. In fact, I was a Destro Lock back in the day. We're doing things a little different this time because I have a deeper understanding of the game. At least as far as leveling. I've leveled as Destro, which is really just kind of you're going hard mode at that point. This time around we're leveling because not only as a different spec, but we're also living on a PvP server. So that is a completely different experience than a PvE server. Did you play the Burning Crusade back in the day? I have a lot of really fond memories of this game. There's another footman. Knight and footman down this way. Alright. Fuck you, I can't do that while I'm moving. Yes, I can. Yeah, the Destro build is so fragile. I mean, you do a lot more damage. Took a break at Lich King. Interesting. See, I would say that I learned the game. I'm a BC baby. I learned the game in Burning Crusade. Ooh. Shiza. Nope, this is bad. This is bad. Alright, you know what we're going to do at this point? I don't think I'm going to be able to survive this if I try to... Yeah, we are going to sack... And then... Oh god, where is it? Bink. Let the Voidy pull him off. Great. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh wait, you know what? The others have leashed. Come on. See, there's an ally. Watch. Am I gonna get... I might get ganked. Nope, didn't so far. Not gonna get ganked. Might get ganked. See, oh no, don't, damn it. Like I said, I basically started to learn the game in BC, and then I started to teach the game in Lich King. At Kata kind of broke it for me. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? They changed too much stuff about what I really liked about my class. And I wasn't really having fun in the raids and was just, nah. Ended up taking a really long break. Came back at the end of WoD and played through Legion, and then dropped the game again. When Classic came out, I capped a character on a different server, and just really, it was so ally heavy. The more, well, it gave you more customization. A little bit more freedom, I think, with the talent tree. You know, the way they changed it in Kata was just like, I didn't like it. And I mean, after that, it never went back. I mean, it's all about the old school, for me, the old school talent tree. We're 1 point away from being a full-fledged Soul Link, Siphon Life Warlock, which is going to be our leveling spec. I thought about doing Felguard, but decided not to. What is up, Espionage? Welcome in. We're changing it up just for today. Maybe tomorrow, too. I've got a construction project that we're working on here. Muse and I have had a hot tub for a while that her dad and her granddad are we're gonna all work and get it installed, which is really gonna help with some jujitsu recuperation after those hard and heavy rolls. How are you doing? My neck and shoulder are doing better. My shoulder's still giving me a little bit of an issue, but it's much better than it was. Look at that freaking spawn rate. It's ridiculous. Did you ever play any WoW back in the day, Espionage? If I only had mining. If I only had mining. No. No. Well, I was going to go back and start training again this last Monday. One, with the construction projects that we have going on, I didn't want to be unavailable due to recuperating. Recuperating? Is that even a fucking word? Well, fuck it. It is now. I didn't want to be, unavailable. So, that and the Memorial Day, the school was closed. So, we're going to be returning, in theory, this coming Monday. It really depends on how this construction project goes. Just didn't like it. You played other MMOs really? What MMO did you prefer over WoW? Because WoW was not my first MMO. But it's the one that resonated with me the best. The most. Not the best. But the most. Like, there was one that was really weird. I think it was free to play, if I remember correctly. But it's like every one that I tried just was not as good. It like lacked either population or mechanics or whatever. Final Fantasy XI, Dark Ages of Camelot were your top two. I tried Final Fantasy XI was my first full-fledged MMO. I played it on the 360, which may have been one of the reasons why it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, as opposed to playing it like on a PC. I knew people that played it on PS2 also. In fact, you know, on the retro topic of things, I actually have a PS2 modem and hard drive adapter right here. The network adapter. Because, you know, the wall of PS2s is still being worked on. Jesus, these things take a pain in the ass to repair. Just saying. EverQuest, when it was the only real MMO. Yeah, I know. It really was. That and like Rune. Well, would you consider RuneScape a true MMO? It kind of is, right? But yeah, I'm trying to level on a PvP server for the first time. I'm used to playing on like, you know, PvE servers just to avoid the gankage. Because that is the thing. One more footman. I never played EverQuest. What were other... There's that one... I can't remember the name of it. Oh, shit. Get him off me. Taunt, you son of a bitch. Taunt. Now attack the guy that I'm attacking. He's invited. This is the last one I need, bro. Maybe we can give him a hand. I wonder. Oh, jeez. Run. Oh my god, the spawn rate is so out of control. Get out of here, bro. He's immune to fear. Oh, lovely. Oh, I know. One of the, you know, the regulars here is diehard, still plays Final Fantasy XI, actually streams Final Fantasy XI. Cloak and Pac-Man both play Final Fantasy XI. They view it as superior. Let me thank this individual.
Alert. Incoming subscription. Thank you for your
Luna!
support.
Luna, thank you so much for the sub. 6 months? That's half a year. That is half a year of your life that you have, or of your life. Yes, that is half a year of your life that you have been subscribed to my channel. Good grief. Thank you. I don't know if I deserve that, but I'm grateful. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Look what we're doing. We're breaking the mold, right? Retro guy with a retro collection playing a retro MMO. Creepy. Well spent. Well, thank you. I'm blown away that you actually believe that it's well spent. That could probably be debated. All right, so we need the unyielding battle horn. Oh, man. We gotta go back in there. Okay. Back in we go. How is the, like, I know you've been through school. You got a job. Well, a lot of MMOs, you can customize the UI, espionage. This is not the WoW standard UI. I have greatly customized this. Let's let these guys... Oh, shit. Those are all allies. Just keep running. Treeform Druid? Yeah. Don't fuck with me, bro. I'll just banish your ass. Please, let's make it through before the knights respawn. Where? Oh, shit. Alright, we're being chased. This could be bad. Where on earth is the thing that we're looking for? We're gonna die. Are we gonna die? I hope we don't die. Is this what? Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. Standing here is not a good idea. What do I have to do? I probably have to use an item. All right, let's not draw first blood. Let's just hope that they are gonna play nice. I'm actually gonna soulstone myself. What? Oh, damn it, wrong thing. Okay, just in case shit goes wrong. That's our plan B. I need to wait for, I guess, the lieutenant commander again. Yep, okay. Oh god, here comes a freaking warlock. With a Felguard. Don't attack me, bro. Let's see if he's gonna be nice. Okay, looks like he's gonna be nice. Oh, hopefully I don't get cleaved. Okay. Nice. All right. We'll be nice to him. He's being nice to us. I've actually watched a video this morning, espionage, about that very topic. And I see the validity in many of the points and perspectives that are brought up. But at the same time, I can see the other side of the coin. And, you know, it was more about the nostalgia as far as the video I watched, but it still addresses some of the things that you're talking about, like it being an outdated genre. Oh, he just got fucking sniped. Super weak. He was waiting. And being nice. And being nice. I like to reward people that have some honor. There is nothing worse than being like low health and Like, just finish a fight and have somebody come up from behind and just gank you. That it's like the worst fucking feeling ever. Especially if you have like a good 5 to 10 minute corpse run back. But I want this guy to actually want him to get this kill. He helped me and waited. He waited, was patient. It's rarity in MMOs. Everybody is usually, and I fall into this category as well. Usually everybody is very much out for themselves and or their guildies or party members. And it's refreshing to see. I mean, this isn't necessarily collusion so much as it is. Okay, he's got him. All right. Give him a hand real quick. Curse Splooge. All right. Now we'll get out of here before something bad happened to us, because there is a distinct possibility that something bad gonna happen to us. And let's try to avoid that. Okay, wait. Nope, let's continue to go this way. We've got some other stuff. Oh, no, don't. Damn it. See, the guy's not even fully spawned in. All right. You know what we're going to do? Keep him off me. Why is the ag range so big? Passive. Follow. Now that knight should leash. And we'll just kill the... Oh, God. Nope, we need sack. Maybe he's not going to leash, and we're running into a group of freaking Alliance. Go away. Oh my God. We lived. We lived. Barely. Actually, we could have popped a health stone. And I'm not playing like the best, you know what I mean? Like this isn't the best that I can do. All right. Let's see if we can't get around these fuckers. Yes, I very much agree with, you know, the fact that I think that they are good games. This is one of the best games I have. Like World of Warcraft is one of the best games I have ever played. Hands down. One of the best games I've ever played. Okay. What are we supposed to do here? The warp fields. Unstable Void Walker. Do we just kill him? The warp rifts. Do you use the unstable warp rift generator? In the warp rifts generator, gather 3 warp nethers from unstable void walkers and return them to Ogath, whatever. The Mad in Spinebreaker Post. All right. So let's see. Do we have to generate the thing ourselves? There's the... Where's the warp field generator? Disrupts the... There. Wow. Well, thanks, asshole. My own faction. No. Cool story, bro. You wanted him, you got him. Jerk. Alright. Okay. Just making sure we're not going to get ganked. Which we're probably going to get ganked. Almost forgot to put that hit on defensive. Kind of important. We got one warp nether. All right. And oh, wrong thing. Jesus, why does that have such a long freaking cooldown? Is it really necessary? All right. Almost done. Patience, Willow. That'd be kind of a cool WoW name, I think. Damn it. Targeted the wrong one. And it sucks that they don't have a guaranteed drop rate. That guy picked up my freaking Void Walker. Bastage. And boom, we got our warp nethers. Sweet. Sweet. That's GTFO. You know, and another thing that the video, I mean, to kind of touch back to what we were talking about before. You know, the one of the main points of the video is that your life was better back then, and that's why you have these fond memories. And it may have been more simplistic, and, you know, if that's how you would define better, then okay, sure. Okay, let's not stand in fire. I actually remember some of these quests. That's what really gets crazy, is when it's like, oh my god, I remember doing this for the first time. Like, that happened to me while I was leveling. I mean, I didn't level in vanilla. What do we got? Are those? Oh, those are Zeppelin debris. Just making sure we're not getting freaking attacked. Too many freaking allies around. Let our guard down. Okay. Ravager eggs are down there. Zeppelin debris are up there. Debris. And we still have to go inside Zelth Gore. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on the Zeppelin debris on our way to Zeth Gore. Trying to be efficient with our time and our pathing. Not that we are... you know, trying to like speed level. But we don't necessarily need to be super slow about it. And honestly, when I leveled through this the first time, the quest add-ons and stuff were not as good as they are nowadays. My demon armor is worn off. And there is... This place is full of allies. There's too many freaking allies. Oh, leave me alone, buzzard. Uh-oh. This is bad. Keep running. Huh? What do we have up here? Just a ridge. Any Zeppelin debris? Debris. There's some debris. Debris. I played Final Fantasy XI. I played... There were a couple superhero MMOs that were kind of cool for a bit. Bleeding Hollow Torch. Wait a minute. Okay, we need a bleeding... Oh, no. Okay. That's what we get from killing them. They give us the torch. Not really seeing a whole lot of debris. You know what, though? We're running past, like, a turn-in. And some of these turn-ins... Okay, because this is a boosted character, and that may strike a chord with some of you. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go through the month that it's gonna take me to go from 0 to 60 just to get to Outlands, basically, or 58. Go to Void Ridge and kill creatures you find. Collect 40 Void Ridge soul shards. Return them to Ogath. Oh, Jesus. Why do you want all this shit, Ogath? Seriously. What happened? I'm now friendly. Okay, sweet. Might be able to get some... Okay. Gotta go blow the horn. City of Heroes or both? I played both of them. DC was newer than City of Heroes. City of Heroes is more kind of like a... almost like a beat 'em up. It felt like, I mean, kind of like a combo system. I tried it for a bit, didn't really get into it. City of Heroes, though, or DC was that way. City of Heroes, though, was like WoW meets a comic book. I'll be right back. I need to use the little boys' room. We're gonna take a quick retro commercial break.
Pictures that come out and hit you in the face. Games that'll challenge you till you explode with excitement.
I can restore life. I can get magic. I can.
Games that you'll never want to put down, that'll dare you and captivate you. With so much action, you'll be absorbed by them until you're sucked into your television set.
Crystallis, new from SNK. For play on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Are you up to the challenge?
This is Cowabungie. And this is Cowabongo. But the turtles for your 16-bit system are Cowabunga! Holy cow, it's Turtles in Time! The cool arcade game for Super NES. Now with tasty turtle duels. And psych up your Sega Genesis with the Hyper Stone Heist and all new 3D Turtle Threat. So remember, this is Cowabingo. But the turtles for Super NES and Sega Genesis are...
Cowabunga, dude.
I've heard kids talking about Konami video games from the Nintendo Entertainment System.
like they were real. Come on. I mean, the action in Konami's Russian Attack is awesome. And those dudes in Castlevania are pretty intense. And I'll even admit that the sound in Konami games is jamming. But realistic? Give me a break.
Konami video games, so real, they'll blow you away.
What will the future bring from Nintendo? More hits like Super Mario Brothers. Arcade hits like Kung Fu. Nintendo has the most video game hits. Hogan's Alley, Duck Hunt, and more like baseball and Excite Bike. And you can play them only on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
We had this great idea for a new game called Sonic & Knuckles. It's got Knuckles plus lock-on technology. So you can play Knuckles in Sonic 2 and 3.
He just laughed at it. So we sold it to Sega.
Who's laughing now? Batman!
Where'd you get your hands on Konami's new video game? Starring me, that Ray Jun character. Bayou Billy. For the first time ever, Konami combines hand-to-hand combat with driving, shooting, and of course, zapping. In one swamp, stomping adventure.
The Adventures of Bayou Billy for Nintendo.
It all starts when I get out this here swamp. You really give me riled now.
Enter the future. Vector Man, the most revolutionary game ever for Sega Genesis. And play to win for a chance at a $25,000 grand prize. Vector Man, Resistance is futile.
A fighting game MMO? Well, that would be news to me. I didn't even know such a thing existed. There's like kind of like a Dragon Ball Z one. But it's, I mean, that's the Xenoverse, and I think that's just like a lot of people can play. Zeppelin Debris. Should we turn in these? Yeah, let's go ahead and fly over and turn them in, just in case we're picking up more quests that are going to lead us away from those areas. There you are. But yeah, I'd never heard of a Street Fighter or King of Fighters MMO. And it would make sense that it would, if, you know, it did actually exist, that it would be released in, you know, Korea. There was a time when I was actively seeking new MMOs. Like I had experienced a little bit of WoW burnout because I started, I mean, I was a console gamer until about I wouldn't even say halfway through the 360 life cycle. I guess more towards the beginning of the 360 life cycle. I started transitioning to being more of a PC gamer. And that's why, like, the first taste of MMO that I got was Final Fantasy XI. And I transitioned almost straight from 11 to WoW. What the hell's this? Oh, okay. I was like, what is he doing? And so, you know, after started playing WoW, I was like, well, I'm done playing consoles for a while.
Yeah, what do you want?
Burn it up for the Horde. Yes, look at this upgrade. Okay, so the currently equipped. You can only see the currently equipped. Actually, we'll do this. Nah, that's fine. Whatever. Huge upgrade, though. Geez, 12 stamina, 9 spirit, and 23 more damage for spell effects. Yes, we want that one. Yes, please.
Be good.
And that's why we go back and turn some of these in, because it's like the inherited gear that you get is not very good. I got a 16 slot bag. I didn't even notice that drop. Thank you. Oh, that's right. It won't let us switch it out unless it's empty. Let's empty it then. One more thing. There we go. All right. Skills. Okay. I wonder how you would go through the world in a fighting game MMO. Is it just based on the lore? Did you actually like get into one-on-one fights? Is it more of a beat 'em up? Is it turn-based? Is it cooldown based? I guess it really couldn't be turn-based. Maybe it could. I don't know.
That better be good.
Kill 20 shattered hand orcs, then return. Okay. And I'm not really worried about weakening the ramparts yet. I think it was a beat 'em up. Yeah, that'd be weird, man. I mean, appealing. Disrupt the reinforcements. Let's go ahead and fly back down. Because then... yeah, that's what we're going to do. Almost halfway to the next level. I actually like beat 'em ups. I like beat 'em ups and, tournament fighters. Some of my favorite games, actually, like, Street Fighter 2. Seriously. Amazing game. Fantastic. Great ports. Unless you're playing it with a 3-button Genesis controller on the Genesis, then not so much. Took advantage of the retro commercial break to fill up on a little bit more coffee. We are going to extend our coffee this morning because I'm going to be doing some manual physical labor today. I'm really looking forward to getting that hot tub installed, though. Hopefully, it's not a really big can of worms. That would be the worst. It may go smoothly. It may be one of those things where it's, difficult. We shall see. We shall see. What other MMOs? Like that one that I can't remember the name of. It was, you were kind of like in hell. Like it was just like the art style was very, very unique. PlanetSide. Yeah, I've played PlanetSide. I've played a little bit of PlanetSide. That game was interesting, to put it lightly. Where are those pants? There they are. Huge upgrade, right? So you can see the stats on the ones that I'm currently equipped with. So yes. Now my health is right now at 3.5k. Let's see how much it goes up. 3.7k. Another 200 health. That's gonna help. That is definitely gonna help. You get the Voidy out. Enjoy the what? Enjoy the walk. Ah, that's a good PvP name, or a guild name actually. Honestly, the most epic combat I've ever had was in WoW. We back in the day before layering and stuff like that, the way that it is now, we would go as Horde and occupy parts of Stormwind. And we would be in there fighting allies, both NPCs and like players for hours on end. There were Arathi basins that would go on for days. Where's that warhorn? There it is. He thought he was gonna tag it. There we go. Nice.
Power to the Forsaken.
Okay. Next part is, let's go try to burn it down. And we'll check for Zeppelin debris on the way. Nope. No Zeppelin debris. Ah, that's some Zeppelin debris. Why do we pronounce it debris and spell it debris? See? Debris. Or debris. But we pronounce debris. It doesn't make sense. Oop. We're risking it here. We're risking it for this biscuit. See all these allies around? Kinda scary. Actually, so far we're not being really harassed. Which I'm actually kind of shocked by, because so far I have been fucked up by some allies. Just getting like royally ganked. Right, are we going to be able to make it into Zethgor? I think so. Okay. Nice. Okay, we got people in here as well. When you're in here by yourself, it can be a little freaky. All right. And so we need to get a torch. Oh god, this is like full of nothing but allies. He's not going to drop a torch. We need to get a torch from a peon, I believe. Oh. Okay, dude. Sure. Sure, I'll passively tank. I was just standing there. On the mob. Leave me alone. Oh my god, these are all allies. What the fuck? This is supposed to be a more balanced server too. In fact, the only way to play on a balanced server is to play on a PvP server. Damn it, why am I fighting this guy? He's not even gonna... He's not even gonna drop what I need him to drop. I want a torch. Can I have a torch, please? Look at this. This is crazy. It's cray-cray. There's gotta be freaking You know what? I could probably get a peon from outside of the encampment. Mayhaps. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do, actually. Because there's just... It's too crowded. Too crowded inside there. And on a PvE server, you can just, you know, it's the grunt. We need a peon. Right? Yeah, see, the peons have the torch. I think you can only have one torch also. I know that there are peons over here. And here's, okay, I want to know why, like, everything is dying so fast and in such great, you know, numbers. Why isn't, there it is. I was about to say, why isn't the spawn rate out of control? Oops. Please drop a torch. Please drop a torch. Have a torch. He had a torch. Now, I'm pretty sure the torches are unique. You can only have one. What level is he? 61. Grunt, grunt. We want the peons. You don't like it? You think you're going to agree with me that classic WoW is retro? Oh, you don't have to dislike it. I mean, I can understand both sides of the coin. Why some people would say that it is retro and why others say that no, it's definitely not. I get it. I absolutely get it. Where am I supposed to burn here? Western Hovel. Okay, that's this. I appreciate... Oh god, I gotta go to the forge first to light the torch. Right? Where's the forge? Your old cartridge... Okay, like... You can't say that, though, about cartridges because the Sega CD, the Sega Saturn... I mean, the Dreamcast, I can see why that might be... Where's the forge? I'll find the damn forge eventually. I think this is the forge over here. Are you a forge? The Dreamcast is... Okay. You know, maybe... Not retro. You know, it's got internet capability, right? Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, he's not leaving me alone. Oh, maybe he is. No, he's not. Passive. Passive, we're gonna leash him. Doesn't mean it changes the way you feel. I would say that if something is cartridge based, that it is more likely to be retro than it is guaranteed to be retro, because I mean, are Switches considered cartridges? God, we gotta get another freaking torch. Please, I just want a freaking torch. Do you drop torches? Nope. We need the peons. We need the peons. At least, like I would say honestly, Death Row, the ability to recognize one's own bias is an awesome skill to have. And the fact that you can be like, you know, I don't necessarily like this, but I can understand the validity of one's point or perspective. That's super awesome. I appreciate that very much. It's a good sign of growth. You know, being more open to ideas. Tormentor. Oh, damn it, he's just a grunt. I'm biased on a lot of things too. Not necessarily on stuff like, oh, why aren't you attacking? Damn it. Because I put you on passive so that we could leash him. Skills. I wish I had them. We need a peon for a freaking torch. Oh! Now we're being chased by skellies. Yes, yes, but it's more about understanding other people's perspective, Death Row. You know, it's about, oh god, I gotta do something to this thing, right? Oops. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? It might help if I read it. Well, the thing with the definition of a classic espionage, as far as the DMV is concerned, why am I still in combat? Shouldn't be in combat. They're not like grandfathering it. We've got a 79 Ford truck that I need to work on. And one of the reasons why we haven't is because back fees and getting it smogged and stuff like that are going to be, you know, kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. And it's because it doesn't grandfather. Ooh. Can we sneak in here? Maybe. Yes. There we go. It doesn't grandfather like 78 and earlier. Oh god. I saw it coming. I saw him spawning. Any stances you've ever heard from others have always had points that pretty much can't be disputed. Oh, I've heard some that can. Not every stance is you know, logically sound. Some hold more water than others. Oh god, gotta go, gotta go. They're spawning too... See, they're spawning like stupid fast. I think that more importantly, though, I absolutely agree with espionage, because it's less about whether a game is retro or not, and more about, is it fun? Are you enjoying yourself? Is it entertaining to you and or others? And if it is, then it's more likely to be time well spent. What's up, AVM? How are you doing? Oh, base their opinions on more than just feelings. Yeah. Yeah, it has to, at least for me, it has to hold some sort of logic and be relatively consistent. I don't want a whole lot of cognitive dissonance. You're doing just about awesome. That's excellent to hear. I'm doing all right. We're going to not run super long today. We've got a pretty big construction project that we're undertaking here. Installing a jacuzzi hot tub that we've had for a while now. It just needs to be properly installed. Why are you taking so long to freaking respawn? They were like respawning on top of me. And I had to run out. And now they're just refusing. Oh, there we go. It is really important. It's actually going to help a lot for recovering from jiu-jitsu. Okay, we got a torch. Go back in. How many more things do we got to burn? Burn it down. At least with it being this crowded, I can kind of head straight over to the forge. Light the torch. And then, oh. No! Maybe. Oh, I can have more than one torch. Nice. Okay, I thought I could only have one. 7 minutes remaining. Stable burned. Oh, we've been pulled. We've pulled them. Thank you. Let's burn the stables real quick. Though the stables are already burning, I personally think that should count. Stables burned. Western hovel. I think this is the western hovel over here. Yep, okay. And then we need the barracks. One more thing. Are we in combat? Nope, we're not in combat. Refresh that. Pull home dude back out. Are you coming after me? Nope, you're doing something. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. We need to find one more peon. So we can get one more torch. Una más. Una más. Need a peon spawn over here. Yep. Is that a peon? I don't think that's a peon. Nope, not a peon. That's a peon. It's all about that quick targeting. Oh, big hits. Big hits. All right. Got the torch. Sweet! Just like that. Oh. Okay, now we're out of combat. Hopefully. Torch is still lit. So we need to haul ass back to the barracks. This is the barracks, right? Yes. That is the barracks. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, let's GTFO. Actually, no, we need to get an Eye of Gilrock. So this is much more difficult to do when this place is not as crowded. You kind of have to come in here with a party. All right, let's look at the log, which is... There it is. Use Zizek's shard to capture an Eye of Gilrock and then approach... All right, we need to find the eye. Weird. Okay. Use Zezek's shard to capture an Eye of Gilrock. Then approach Zezek's cauldron to extract it. Alright. Do we have Zezek's shard? We should. That looks like it. Yes. Okay, so let's, I guess, run around until we find an eye. Which may be kind of difficult. We might have to come back to this one. May not be the best use of time trying to just wait here for it. Maybe though we can pick up some Zeppelin parts. Yep, the Zeppelin part. I think this individual might be going for yep, Zeppelin parts. It's weird some of the stuff they have you collecting in this game. And what I don't understand is, you know, some like, okay, there's quests that have such a low drop rate, and at the same time, it's like the item will be, you know, a zebra, or a zevra, which is basically WoW's version of a zebra, right? Or zebra, depending on your location in the world. And you're supposed to bring back, you know, 10 hoofs. But you have to kill 30 of them in order to get, like, one to drop. And I'm like, motherfucker. I am looking at the hoofs that this particular animal has. What's wrong with those? What do you mean? You know, another thing is like, it'll be hair or a heart or you know, something that is like, okay, this thing cannot be alive without this particular organ that I'm supposed to harvest. So how is it I have to kill 30 before I'm able to get one? It just does not make sense. But then again, you know, that just falls into line with me trying to make sense of retro games. So I guess proof that WoW is retro. It makes no sense at times. Don't need to keep the bag open if we're not trying to capture the eye. Okay. We got 2 to turn in. Might as well turn them in since we is right here. Big upgrade. Agility and stamina, or stamina, intellect, and spirit. Stamina, intellect, and spirit, please. Bags. Equip that right away. There we go. Oh, and look at that. Our health goeth up. Tis a good thing. Now, where's the other? Oh, there it is.
What is it?
Report to Commander Hogarth in the expedition. What do we got? A staff. Ooh. 1 less intellect. Crit by 17 and 21. But it has more stamina. I think we're going to have to go with the Rod of Unyielding. What does it look like? Oh. Okay. That's what it looks like. Commander Hogarth. And expedition. Yes. Okay, so where are you? Honor the Fallen. Okay. Let's go honor the Fallen. Since we is right there. Oh, wrong button. Actually, it was the right button, but I was already mounted. Now we are just over halfway. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. Thank you. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Are we going to be able to make it out of here before they all freaking respawn? I hope so. I don't want to wait for that many to leash. End up getting dismounted. He's standing right on top of Debris. Oh, here we go. Here's some Debris. Get him off me. Gotta admit though, I like my Void Walker's name this time around. He's a Huck Thang. Thang. So some people are actually like dungeon grinding to level. And it's pretty quick. Not too shabby. So much debris. We need 16 more pieces of debris. $14 and counting. Oh god, I'm like racing this other guy. You can have it, bro. I'll get this one. What do you, oh god damn it, I was too quick on the draw. I hate that. Your guildies are soon 66? Are you serious? Are they leveling on PvE or PvP? Because it makes a difference. No. No. Leave me alone. PvP only? What server? Yep. Mograine. Interesting. Yeah, this is Whitemane. Are you guys allies or are you Horde? Ally OFC? You are not kids. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? See, for me, it's been the exact opposite of that. I've run into more problems, and it seems like the allies that I've run into are usually of the younger persuasion. Oh, there's a bunch of parts here. Like I started, my first character was ally. And then, like the first Horde that I came across as an ally, had a good experience with. And a friend of mine in real life is like, oh man, you got to come and play with us on the Horde side. And I was like, okay. And so I played with him and rolled an orc first and ended up getting completely harassed by the Alliance. Not a good experience. And after having that happen a few different times, I was kind of like, well, I am just going to stick to being Horde. Might have been the server I was on. But, any parts here? What do you mean, Cos? You tank, DPS, healer, raider, PvPer, arenas. What is your flavor of crack. Because it is really the World of War crack. There's something that is remarkably compelling and satisfying, usually rogue. So you're mostly PvP. I mean, you play on a PvP server, so... Oh, hi, Mr. Fell Reaver. Oh, you're rocking a Shadow Priest in the Burning Crusade. Nice, nice. I've been a Warlock. Like, Warlocks were probably my favorite class. Back in TBC initially, that's when I started playing. And, you don't really PvP? Oh, okay. Usually people that are, like, main rogues and stuff, can be, like, more into, PvP. At least that's what I've noticed. But that is kind of painting with a rather broad brush. No, I'm not familiar with the punchline. What is the similarity? I could have picked him up. They both pick locks. I've actually now now that now that you say that, that's not the first time I heard it. That is not the first time. I have heard that one before. It's an oldie but a goodie. How long did you play WoW? Where did you start in vanilla? Or did you start in BC or? I'm a BC baby. I learned in BC. And then really started like teaching people raids and stuff like that at in Lich King. Like I was teaching people new Nax. Because I mean new Nax is much simpler than old Nax. And it's probably due to instead of 20 and 40 manning it, you're 10 and 25. I think it has. I mean, it's always more difficult to get more people to do the right thing at the right time. Like a Spike Lee movie. Do the right thing. What's your favorite expansion? More Zeppelin debris. We're almost there. 29. Oh. Why you do this? They call me. We played some vanilla, some TBC, but yeah, Lich King was my favorite as well. Wrath was such an amazing expansion. People complained about like Winter Grasp and stuff like that. I actually liked Winter Grasp. Extremely short, you know, little rage you get for controlling it. And what was that? Oh, why are you? Look at the instant spawn rate. .4. Oh no, he's busting out the gear score. Actually, we should probably get a shard. I can't remember what my gear score was, but there was a time during Lich King on my server that I was a top 10 lock. I was I think the highest I ever made was like 8th or 9th place. As far as gear score and content cleared. Not late Lich King. This was NAC's pre-Tournament of Champions, I believe, or right around the Tournament of Champions, which was meh. Not a huge fan of that particular part of it. Who am I bringing these back to? Let's see. Actually, is it really? Oh, in case of emergency, yeah. You had Shadowmoor and we're like 6.7k? Yeah, I can't, like I said, I can't remember what my gear score was. But this was like, this was fairly early on in BC. I think I'm going to turn in this quest and we're going to go ahead and call it for today. I know it's a bit of a short raid. I know it's a bit of a short stream today. But like I said, I have a construction project. I'm really looking forward to getting that hot tub installed, test it out, make sure it's working. It's going to have to take some serious cleaning because it's been sitting for so long. And the sooner that gets underway, the sooner I will be able to enjoy said hot tub. We've had it for a few years and just really just haven't gotten around to installing it. So my old bones are looking forward to some hot soakage. Might even be able to arrange some kind of hot tub stream, since that seems to be the thing.
Time is money, friend.
Lucille is standing in fire. Leather, mail, plate. Let's see. Plate should sell for the most 3.8, 2.09, 3. Yep. Ooh, trinket. I don't care about dodge. Which is the threat. Ooh, that's a nice. But it's only threat reduction.
Hurry back.
Okay. Let us run away. Back to the expedition. Wait, no, not the expedition armory. Spinebreaker post. Don't charge, boar. Ah, maybe. Maybe. We're thinking about it. Well, we're definitely installing it. But as to whether or not I am gonna stream from the hot tub, I'd have to rig some stuff up in order to do it, because the game room is not where the hot tub goes. Too much moisture in the air. But we are going to go back to a safe place to log out. Not too bad, I guess. I mean, almost 60%. We've got, like, we started at 37% or something like that. So we're almost to 61. I really want to kind of push to 61. After 61, then I'm like, I'll slow down a little bit, even though I'm not being super like fast about leveling or grindy about it, so to speak. And that's more because I want that SLSL build, and I am 1 point away from getting the Soul Link talent. We've got Siphon Life, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the, I don't know if I'm gonna put points into, I want to do Demonic Knowledge, and I kind of want to do one in Mana Feed. And maybe a little bit in resilience, but at the same time, it's like, I want to do Shadow Mastery. I wish I could do Felguard and Siphon Life, but there's just not enough talent points to pull that off. So, anyways. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I know it's a bit of a departure from what we usually do, but seeing as I've only got basically about 2 hours available to stream in the morning, I've got this construction stuff that needs to be done and a limited amount of time that I'm available to do it. After the project's done, we will be back to our regularly scheduled retro, going through the backlog, making sure we're getting them original cartridges and discs beat on hardware, because that's what we do here. But I do want to take a moment to say thank you very much for swinging by, and thank you, Kozalev. Really appreciated. Enjoy the tub. Well, I will once it's finished. Luna came in and subbed back in at tier 1. 6 months, half of a year she spent subscribed. Blown away by the support. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yes, guys, thank you so much. Let's see if we can find somebody that is on. I may not. Honestly, usually I like to raid. Oh, you know what? We're gonna raid Woody. Woody's still on, so fuck it.
They are so good.
He's playing Zelda, the poor bastard. The poor bastard. What are you doing? There we go.
You did great.
All right.
Comedy. Peak comedy right there, sirs.
Perfect.
Hey, we're gonna buy the shield at.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for showing up today. Greatly appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow at the same time, same channel, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully, you'll be able to tune in. Just know, if you don't, you'll be missed. Remember, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. You got to take care of them both. It's really difficult to have one without the other. With that being said, everybody, take care, be safe, and hopefully, I get to catch you in the next one.
Oh, okay.